Okay, there we go. Just bring it back over here, tighten up the old nuts and bolts, and add it to here. So this is going to be a 5-egger basically. We're going to have 5 eggs to this because we got basically 5 components and 10 parts medium because we're adding 5 parts of sand. You know, it's always 1 part of medium to 1 part of whatever it is. Seems to be reasonably well, especially with the since we've run out of fine, we're going to use intermediate perlite today, and of course that really does seem to grab the sand, apparently anyway. So it doesn't take long to mix this stuff when you get going, and you've got years and years of mixing skills. But as I said, it's always best to use a baby as well. In my experience anyway, you might have something that's better than a baby as well, I don't know. But you know, I don't see too many other people doing too much online. There's Brad's Greenhouse, there's Carney Plant. There's not too many others out there partly doing any work. And you can only get credit for work done, can't you? You can't credit for someone for doing, well, I was going to say F all, but bugger all. Now, I'm just going to, this is the intermediate one. And this is just really just to house the organism. So hopefully it will also stop the rain splash. Tamp it down a bit as best we can. Let's see, with that container, whether or not it's going to come up to the 710. Is it roughly? Yeah, it is actually roughly 700 mils. So there you go. That means all our other. Of course, we've got to add another. I'll just see what it looks like first, fellas. Is it really going to grab that sand once it gets more saturated? I suppose we're going to. So that's what we're going to do. Commit ourselves. Yeah, I think you've worked out, fellas, that comes from Little Shop of Horrors, don't you? From the girls from Little Shop of Horrors. Surely you've worked that out there. And when I'm talking about suddenly see more growth, that's what we want to see, fellas. We want to suddenly see more growth. You've worked that out. That comes from Little Shop of Horrors. Some people out there saying, "Oh, the penny's just suddenly dropped, isn't it?" Come on, you've all got yourself a Blu-ray version of that, haven't you? Oh, the colours, I just can't fault. The colours is just fantastic in the Blu-ray version. I mean, if ever there was a DVD to buy for a Blu-ray, it's Little Shop of Horrors. The colours on the monster plant, Audrey 2, I think they call it. Just fantastic. And of course there's bonus extras, there's different alternate ending and all sorts of other stuff, and the quality of the sound, just fantastic, you know. I was working in the shop late one night from the Castle East, yeah. Right. So there we go, fellas. Now I think I'll add a bit more water just to, yeah. How much water do we add? Because we're going to add the egg down again. Okay, so we've got how many parts of sand did we say? We've got 5 parts of sand, so we're going to add at least, this will cover 2 parts of sand. Am I right? Looks like I'm right so far. So, and we'll do it again, which will cover the other 2 parts of sand. Hopefully, we'll just do it by half, just to make sure we haven't made any mistakes. Because you can't take the water out once you've added it, but you can always add more water to it, sort of thing. Anyway, yeah, I think we're about there, really. And the other half a part will probably come from the eggs, the five eggs. So I'll leave. Okay. The next step is the interesting step. So stick around for that. That's the copper step, I think. I think you're going to be pretty intrigued may be impressed. If it works, you'll be impressed. I think we're all going to be impressed if it works. Yeah, the former copper that's going to put the cat amongst the pigeon if it works. We'll see. Anyway, I'm pretty chuffed so far by the look of it anyway. So we'll see how we go.